How is it going, everyone? So, this is some news that has quite a lot of layers to it. Not only is it a bad omen for PlayStation Plus as a whole, really points to something happening that really does not need to be happening. If you guys are unaware, May is bringing with it a lot of removals to the PlayStation Plus Extra service. At the end of this video, I'll go over all of the games that are getting pulled. However, now we have yet another game getting pulled, and worst of all, it is a Sony first-party game, and that is Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. Now, if past is prologue, what is the reasoning for a game like Horizon Zero Dawn to get pulled from PlayStation Plus Extra? What was the other PlayStation first-party title that got pulled off PS Plus Extra? Oh, I don't know, about a year ago? Oh, it was one Marvel Spider-Man. Why did they pull that game? It's not just because Spider-Man 2 was coming out. It was because they were releasing Spider-Man Remastered as a standalone product on PlayStation 5. Sony, that's not very cool, given that the PlayStation 4 version should be kept on in the service, and then if you want to buy the remastered version, okay, sure, keep that as a separate option to buy, but they want to incentivize people even more to spend that sweet, sweet $50 on Spider-Man Remastered. So why do you guys think Horizon Zero Dawn is getting pulled? There were rumblings about Horizon Zero Dawn getting some sort of remastered or remake release, and it looks like that'll be coming to fruition. This is how bad this has gone, as far as Sony just milking out games when they clearly do not need remasters or remakes, when they have a barren, a wasteland release schedule from first party. Oh, you know what we can do? Slap together a remaster or remake, put that out. We'll get that for 2024. They did that with Last of Us Part 2, did that with Last of Us Part 1. Now they're doing that once again with Horizon Zero Dawn because, hey, we don't have that many games coming out in 2024. Hey, 2024 is looking pretty trash for Sony first party since we spent so much money doing live service games and none of those are coming to fruition. Maybe we'll get Concord out this year and maybe some people will check that out, but we'll see. Now, to be fair, they have had third-party partnerships that have been doing fairly well. Helldivers 2, Rise of Ronin, Stellar Blade, great. But first party has been absolutely an abomination. And now, are we really going back to the well to doing a Horizon Zero Dawn remake? A game that is 7 years old. Now, 7 years sounds like a long time, but it's not that long of a time. Horizon Zero Dawn still looks good. Now, while I do say it looks good, let's not get it twisted. While the game does look good, it runs great on PS5. If this game is running on the Horizon Forbidden West style of visuals and all that stuff, Horizon Forbidden West is a much better looking game than Zero Dawn. I feel like some people that think Forbidden West and Zero Dawn look equivalent since this news has come out, you haven't gone back and played Zero Dawn recently. I've played through Zero Dawn late last year, and yeah, Zero Dawn looks nowhere near as good as Forbidden West. It is quite the discrepancy, but is Zero Dawn one of those games that needs some sort of upgrade? And you damn well know, you guys damn well know, at least it's going to be $50, maybe $60. At best, what you're going to get is a $10 upgrade path if you already own Zero Dawn. But I don't even know if that's going to happen. And the case with Last of Us 2, why we can't use that as a comparison point, is that Last of Us 2 was never actually added to PS Plus Extra. That's one of those games that just never came out on Plus Extra. Last of Us 1, the remastered version, was on Plus Extra, but they never offered an upgrade path for those of you that owned Last of Us Part 1 into, I should say Last of Us Remastered. They never allowed that to be upgradable into Last of Us Part 1, and I can kind of understand, like, Last of Us Remastered came out in 2014, whatever. I can't really understand, but Sony wants to make their money, so, like, I know why they're doing it. And by the way, Last of Us Remastered isn't available on Plus Extra, available on Plus Premium. You know, since I guess it's a classics title, but I don't know, man. Like, it's something that I shouldn't blow too much of a gasket about. What I am upset about is the game getting pulled from Plus Extra. Guys, the only reason they're doing it is so they can sell you the same game again. That is why they're pulling it from Plus Extra. If it comes to fruition that Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a PlayStation 5 release, that it's going to be either a buyable $50, $60 game and at best a $10 upgrade. If they do not offer a free upgrade on that, which I highly doubt they will, it's a greed move. This is just a greed move. They're not lowering the price of Plus Extra. Hell, they increased the price of Plus Extra, you guys. They increased the price of that service while lessening the value proposition. And they are once again, out of their own decision making, they are lessening the value of Plus Extra once again. Yes, you might say it's a minor game, it's an older game. I don't care. They are lessening the value for a service that they up the price on. Why? Because they are ultimately going to release the game so they can nickel and dime you and get more money on the back end from this Horizon Zero Dawn remake. Because if it's on Plus Extra, they're gonna think, oh, they won't buy the game again for $70. Ah, blah, blah, blah. It's just such a awful thing to do, and I get it. The PlayStation fans are absolute hardcore, and they're gonna defend nonsense like this, but it was whack with Spider-Man, and I would say it's even more whack with Horizon Zero Dawn, and we'll see. Maybe I'm blowing a gasket for nothing. Maybe they won't do a Horizon remake, but if they announce a Horizon remaster, God forbid they don't even allow a $10 upgrade, that it's just a $60, $70 release, and they decide, oh yeah, you just gotta buy the game again if you want to play it. That's absolutely whack, especially for those people that signed up for Plus Extra. And there are gonna be the bootlickers that are gonna be like, oh, you could just play the original game that you have on PS4. Why do you complain about everything? Oh, la, 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 la. That's why Sony was like, oh, we could just give them garbage and we'll just focus on live service games for a while. And now you're having a very lackluster year in 2024 from a first-party standpoint, and you're getting remakes and things like that. You know, most of you guys, I have more faith in you. You're not complete bootlickers. But yeah, some people are just absolutely wild. Like, they're literally stripping away value from you. They increased the price of Plus Extra. Let's not forget about that. Let us not forget about that. They increased the price of Plus Extra. They're removing a game that they can easily keep on the service because they own the rights. They own the IP. They own Horizon. And if this all leads to a remake and an upgrade, it's all to just get more money out of you, lessening the value of Plus Extra. Like, if you are defending this, you're a bootlicker. You're an absolute bootlicker. I can't even... at that point, like, yo, you're a lost cause at that point. It's one thing if they want to do a remake. Hell, do the remake, price it at $70, do all of that. At least keep the original on Plus Extra. The only reason to pull a first-party game is to try to finesse your way into valuing this re-release even higher, and like, if you're defending that, yo, you're bootlicking, especially given that they increased the price of Plus Extra. Not to mention, May is also going to bring with it a bunch of other major games getting pulled. Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age, Final Fantasy 15, FF10 10-2 HD Remaster, FF8, FF7, FF9, along with that Observation, Abzu, Adrift, Absolver, Absolver Downfall, My Friend Pedro, The Messenger, a bunch more games. This is the Police 1 and 2, Elix. A bunch of games are getting pulled, and now you're gonna pull a first-party game that you don't need to pull whatsoever. The only reason I would imagine they're doing it is to incentivize people to pick up that remake. Come on now. And then you're gonna have the bootlicking types here and being like, just do it, just pay Sony the extra money. Why'd you guys pay for it? Well, some people signed up for the 1-year subscription for Plus Extra because they thought they were gonna get their money's worth. Then obviously you could still make the argument Plus Extra is worth the money, but they're lessening the value proposition, and they're trying to finesse into selling another copy of it. At least I am expecting. Who knows? That is all speculation at this point, but it was rumored upon a while ago, and the timing with the showcase happening fairly shortly, I don't know. You announce it, you know, next month, end of this month. It comes out in September. You get something going for September, October, and then, you know, you'll have the Gravity Rush 2 remaster that's in a discussion. And hey, as far as Gravity Rush 2 goes, I mean, anything to get more Gravity Rush. I mean, that franchise is gonna die. Horizon ain't gonna die if it don't get a remake. Horizon is big as it is. But that'll do it for me. I'm sure some of you guys are be like, you get upset over everything, dude. Just be a bootlicker like me. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.